Alright guys, so it is that time again. Fortnite has just released a brand new season, so let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so let's kick things off with the battle pass first. So the first things first, for sure a little shorter of a battle pass, actually a lot shorter. This ends in just over a month from now, which today is May 3rd, so this is the day after this season came out. Yeah, and there's only 50 rewards in this battle pass. Because it is a shorter one, and obviously they want you to finish it in time. So first things first, the first page. I said a lot of firsts right there. We have Apprentice Evie or Evi. I don't know exactly how to say that, but we have this. It's cool. I for sure see people maining this skin probably, and then we have a jam track, and then we have her pickaxes, and I'm pretty sure this is the same character from Chapter 3, Season 3, which is Vibin, if I'm not mistaken. That was the season for summer, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So she's back with a Star Wars theme, so that's pretty cool. And then this little emo right here. Team Up the Rock. And they have one in Lego as well. That's pretty cool. And then now we have a loading screen as well. And we also have this cool little wrap as well. It looks pretty cool. It's alright. I mean, it's not really like insanely good, but it's cool. And then we got the twin blasters. Pretty cool. This looks like her back bling from when she had first came out. Oh, I like this one a lot better already. I like the black and red theme on it. That's sick. And then we have 100 V-Bucks. Oh yeah, well those are her pickaxes right there. Love the theme of it. And then we got 100 V-Bucks. Another loading screen called Dark Legacy. One's pretty cool. And then we got the Sith blasters. So essentially the same back bling, just obviously just a different team. Looks pretty cool. And then we have a contrail right here. That's also pretty cool. And then we got another 100 V-Bucks. And then here is the skin. I prefer it with the hood on, like this. Looks a lot cooler in my opinion. And next, our third page. This is pretty cool. I heard now you can like fly these, so we'll have to test that out. Probably after we're done reviewing the battle pass. So, and then next we got 100 V-Bucks, another emote, low resistance bomber. Oh, this is a cool emote. And next we got Black Squadron Dive, which is another Contra. I like this one a lot better than the first one. Yeah, that is pretty cool. And then next we got the Black Leader. It is another camo for a gun. Also looks pretty cool. And then next we have a loading screen. It's pretty cool. We have like the Cuddle Team Chewbacca right there on the left, and then behind them. Actually no, that's not Mandalorian actually, because he doesn't have like that little thing on him. Pretty cool. And then we got Poe Dameron. I honestly don't know. I don't really watch like Star Wars that much, so I don't really know how to like pronounce some of the names like that good. So here's his skin like this, and here's him in Lego. Looks pretty cool. And next we got the S foil scrapbacks. Looks pretty cool. It looks like something from like Save the World. So that's pretty cool. And then we got 100 V-Bucks, and then we got a back bling. Honestly, I like how this back bling is like small, and I like it. Like that looks pretty cool. And then next we have an emoticon, also pretty cool. And then 100 V-Bucks. Pose takeoff. The art on this looks insane. And then next we have his other style. Looks pretty sleek. I think I like the astronaut one a little bit better, or the fighter one. Looks a lot better, I think, in my opinion. But this one for sure is more of like a sleeker vibe, I guess. And then now time for the fifth page. Mini dogfight. That's sick. I think that's probably one of my favorite emotes so far. Yeah, it's probably like, yeah, I think that one is like my favorite right now. Is that one. And next we got the glider, the Rebel Wookiee Lander. I like how this has like a chapter 1 vibe to it. Yeah, I think this one is pretty cool. I like how this looks. And then next we got like the Wookiee paw, pretty cool. And then we got the Wookiee team combat. Loading screen, looks pretty cool. But the art on these does look insane. Like, I'm not gonna cap. That way. And then a jam track, and then 100 V-Bucks, and then we got the Wookiee team leader. Pretty cool. There is the Lego form as well. Next we got her other style, metal team. Wait, wasn't this already out? Oh no, this is a skin for Save the World, I want to say. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then we got another style for her pickaxe, 100 V-Bucks, a loading screen. Again, the art looks insane. And then we got the banner icon, 100 V-Bucks again. And then next we got her other style as well. And, oh. That's sick. But I did used to play Battlefront 2, I want to say. It was either called Battlefront or Battlefront 2. Can't remember. But I used to play it on my PS4 all the time. Even though I didn't watch like the Star Wars movies, well, I watched like some of them, but I didn't like pay like close attention to them. But I remember playing the games, and the games are always so fun. And I think this guy was for sure my main right here, was him. Because of like the lightning, so that's pretty cool that now he's in the game. And Imperial Shuttle Dive, another pretty cool one, 100 V-Bucks, his pickaxe. I mean, like, we've had Star Wars and Fortnite for what, the last like 4 or 5 years now, and they still have not made a lightsaber pickaxe, and they always get hate for it. And I understand why. Like, why have like a collab with them if you're not gonna add a lightsaber pickaxe? Like, come on. Instead, we get like stuff like this. Like, that's cool, but like a lightsaber would be 10 times better. And then now we have his wrap, pretty cool. And then we have his glider, also pretty cool. Pretty sure this is one where you like stand on, 100 V-Bucks. And now we have our finale skin. Looks pretty cool. I like this one. My main in Battlefront. Can't remember which one. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2. Pretty cool. And then the bonus rewards. We have this Imperial Hollow. I know they use this in like Mandalorian and stuff. I did watch that. That was like one of the shows that I watched from like Star Wars. That one I did pay like close attention to, because that one was like pretty cool. And then now we have some stuff for Festival. An emoticon, another wrap. It's a pretty cool wrap. Loading screen, and then ooh, I like the red on this one. It's pretty cool. And then on May 15th, these will unlock. And then for the quest rewards, oh, that's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's gonna wrap up the battle pass. That was pretty cool. Alright guys, so that is going to do for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. You dig? 999 shit.